What's up, everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood Sega man. What's going on, everybody out there in these gaming streets? Man, I hope everybody enjoyed the Alpha podcast yesterday. What's up, Smitty Smith and Outer Zinc? What's up, brothers? The first two in the house, man. I'm just doing a quick hangouts, recuperating and regurgitating something that I have to regurgitate yesterday that we talked about on the Alpha. My two great brothers in here, man. Big shouts out to Smitty Smith and Other Zinc, man. Big shouts out to my brother Other Zinc, part of the Exile and Alpha podcast. It's good to see you guys this morning. What's up, gentlemen? But man, let's talk up and chop up some more game about that Spider-Man, man. The salt is heavy out here. The salt is really heavy out here, man. A Spider-Man going to PC, bruh. What's going on out here, man? You got people crying on YouTube, man. Gaming Guru did a great video. If you guys haven't checked it out, about some Sony toxic fanboy talking about it's over for Xbox, at the beginning of his stream. And then when he seen Spider-Man going to PC, he's like, fuck PlayStation, man. Then he's like, fuck chat. He's like telling his chat, fuck his own chat. He's saying, fuck the chat. I don't want to hear it. Fuck the chat. These dudes out here, bro, these dudes are hypocrites, man. He's going to be real mad about Spider-Man going to PC. You see, fellas, people tried to tell y'all a long time ago that this was eventually going to happen. This was eventually going to happen. This is not going to stop your enjoyment of gaming. This is how you know that these dudes out here that have these channels, this is how you know that they're not true gamers. Because they're upset because Spider-Man is going to PC. And yes, Insomniac and him said that it would never, ever see the day of light on PC. Right? But see, our brother, the Don King of Xbox, E-Rock X, is right when he says this. If it's on Windows, it's on Xbox. So we're going to get to play Spider-Man if you choose to. You know what I mean? So there's nothing that they can say or do about it, man. It was really funny watching on us. What's up, channel? This is just a quick hangouts, man, before I take my kids out for the day. They wanted, my daughter wants to go shopping. You know what I'm saying, with her friend. I can't be with her, though. She's in that age, man, where she don't want dad hanging around with her, man. So I got to go to the other side of the mall or go hang out in Barnes and Nobles, while her and her friend do some shopping, man. But I wanted to do this hangouts with y'all real quick, man, about this Spider-Man thing. This is really eating them alive, man. This is really eating them alive, man. Sony is nothing and has always been since the PlayStation 3 days, smoke and mirrors, just like Hebot said. They've always been that way, bruh. They've always been that way, man. And to watch that video and that little skit that Guru did, I was almost on the floor dying, man. He was that mad and upset about Spider-Man going to PC. You know what I mean? It's about money. How many videos have we made, guys? How many videos has your boy Sega Man made? He bought Unlimited, E-Rock, telling you that this was going to be coming true, that your games are going to PC. Started with God of War, right? I believe. But you hear people, if you listen to that dude's stream, you hear them say constantly, I thought this was the only P. The only P that would never ever go to PC. I honestly thought that this was going to stay in house. I honestly thought that this was not going to go to PC. That's what they were saying, right? But how would you not honestly think that if I was to be a PlayStation dude, I would honestly think that God of War wouldn't go to PC, not Spider-Man. You know what I mean? I would think that my one of my big flagship IPs, like God of War, which is their flagship game. Let's just keep it real. It's not Gran Turismo no more. Gran Turismo is obsolete. Okay? If it was one that I would not think that would not go to PC, let me put my brothers here up on the screen. If it was one I thought that would never go to PC, it would be a God of War. You know what I mean? That's what I would think. I wouldn't even take a second thought about Spider-Man. You know what I mean? I just wouldn't. Sony does not own Spider-Man. You know what I mean? And they've been getting fed this garbage and this shit, brothers, for a long time. And just like Smitty Smith said, he says, that Spider-Man news it was hilarious. It's just, I just watched Gaming Guru's video. That's what I'm saying, Smitty Smith. These dudes out here, man, if you watch the video, he's like, they have the what is it called? The PlayStation show, and it shows the little logo, the little PlayStation show, and you hear him say, "It's over, man. Yeah, Xbox is done, man. Yeah, it's over now. We're gonna see some good shit here, man. Yeah, it's over." But man, did they rain on his parade? Man, did they rain on his man? They actually rained and shitted on his parade. He got shit all over his head, on his hair, and on his face, man. He got wet dookie, man. He got wet dookie in his hair, bruh. You know what I'm saying? He got wet dookie wet dookie hair conditioner in his hair, man. You know what I mean? When he heard about that Spider-Man, he got that wet dookie hair conditioner in his hair, man. You know what I'm saying? These guys out here, man, is a trip. They're a trip, man. They're entertainment. They are entertainment, man. These guys out here that are not true gamers, to just think that Spider-Man or any kind of game on Sony would not go to PC. You got to understand one thing. If they want to keep their doors open, right? Just like our brother Tuck said. Tuck was on fire last night on the Alpha. Big shots out to Tuck Master. If they want to keep their doors open, bruh, that's what you have to do. They always follow suit. They've always followed suit and watched what everything that fucking Microsoft does with the Xbox. They always did. They always did follow what Microsoft does when it comes to their gaming system that they brought out. They always do. You know what I mean? Like copying the achievements. You know what I mean? Then they got trophies. Cool. I mean, that's cool. Hey, go ahead, copy it. That's cool. Go ahead. You're in my opinion, you're just showing me you're not being creative enough with your system. Xbox is very creative. It's a very creative system. It's a very unique system. You know what I mean? That's why I'm part of the Xbox ecosystem, along with Smitty Smith, Channel, and other Zinc, my brother, and all the brothers I rock out with in the gaming community, like 100 and all them, man. We are a cohesive unit. We have never changed, man. We have never turncoated. You know what I mean? We always stayed on the Xbox side. And just to see the fuckery out here now, excuse me on a Sunday, man, but I have to do it. Just to see this fuckery out here now, man, about this bullshit after their state of gay. You know what I mean? They're crying and whining, bruh. They're crying and whining out here. All the games they showed on there are third party. Most of them, they're not going to say that. Like yesterday, I heard about the Resident Evil 4 thing later. And I think my brother Other Zinc brought it up in the chat yesterday. It's not exclusive to there. And they're not going to say it on there, and you're not going to hear nothing about that. It's coming to Xbox. It's coming to Xbox too. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, they're smoke and mirrors, brothers. You know what I mean? And that was hilarious. That was really hilarious to see that, man, how butthurt they are over Spider-Man going to PC. And what they don't understand, I just, for the life of me, don't understand. How does that ruin your gaming? Right? Right, guys? Look, Halo Infinite, Halo games, Halo Master Chief Collection, right? It's on PC. Is that bothering your gaming experience? Is that bothering your game? That's not Alan Wake. What's the game called? Because I have the game physically. I can't think of the game right now, but it was a good game and I beat it. I can't think of it right now. It's like I think it's like Alan Wake. I just can't think of it right now. You know what I mean? But when it went to PC, right? Mayonnaise Gamer got mad at Phil Spencer and said he's going to camp. That's it. Quantum Break. That's what I'm talking about. Smitty Smith, front and center. That's what I'm talking about, man. Quantum Break was a great game. It was something new. It was a fantastic game. It was something new that you've seen in gaming. It was very inventive. It's a very awesome game, and it's still a great game today. I'm actually might fire the old quantum breakup and play it again later on today. You know what I mean? And he wanted to cancel his pre-order because it was going to PC. Why? Why, Mayonnaise Gamer? Why would you do that? How is that ruining your experience of a game? This is what I'm saying out here. All these dudes out here are nothing but toxicity guys and frauds. That's all they are. They were in it, to make, money, being a troll and being toxic. I understand that. Do you when you do shit like that? But just understand the true gaming community out here is going to call that shit out and make you look like assholes. And we've been doing that since 2013. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. It's not ruining my gaming experience. Gears of War, which me and other Zinc are Gears heads, like hardcore Gears heads. That's and E-Rock is too. That's not going to ruin our experience playing Gears 5 or any Gears game. You know what I mean? I mean, when you're playing with PC dudes, yeah, it might be a little challenging if you're playing versus. It might be, but it doesn't bother me. I'm not going to get mad and say, fuck this. I'm not going to play Gears anymore because it's unfair that I'm playing with a PC dude. How stupid? That's stupid. That's dumb. Because they're using a mouse and keyboard? I don't give a damn. I don't care. It's not ruining my experience of gaming. It's not ruining other Zinc's experience of gaming, or E-Rock, or Smitty Smith, or anybody else. I mean, that's just the way it is, man. And then, other Zinc's actually playing Gears 5 right now. And Channel says, I see Sony Channel is back to unplugging Fortnite after that killer state of play. That's another thing, Channel. Hey, bro, let me tell you something, bro. That's all they play, dude. Look, my daughter, I told, what's up, Rain G4 in the house? What's up, brother? He's sliding through. What's up, my man, Rain G4 in his house? What's up, man? Just a quick hangouts talking about the salt out here, man. Hey, Rain, they out there crying about Spider-Man on PC, bro. The salt is heavy, bro. They're out there making all these videos saying fuck PlayStation and fuck this and fuck my chat and fuck everybody because they never thought that game was never going to go to PC. Are you serious right now, man? For the love of money. That song remember the song by Bone Thugs, For the Love of Money? It's all about that money, man. It's all about that money, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not ruining your gaming, bruh. It's not ruining your gaming, man. That Spider-Man is going on PC, man. You know what I mean? Man, that show was terrible, bruh. Man, that show was terrible, man. I'm sorry, but you know what, guys? We got to be ready though. What channel say here? Let's see. Let me read some of the chat here. Street Fighter 6 losing exclusively. It's a big loss. Look. Who's gonna play Street Fighter 6? When it comes to Xbox, there'll be way more people and way more Xbox brothers playing Street Fighter. That's a bet. I bet you there's gonna be more Xbox brothers playing Street Fighter 6, bro, than they played that Street Fighter 5 and shit on PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you that. Capcom, you made the right decision. You should not keep a game like Street Fighter exclusive. Why would you do that? Maybe Sony had a thing with them, but listen, it was on Super NES. And it was on there for a while. Then it came to Sega Genesis. It's on Sega Saturn. You know what I mean? If you like money, you put your game like that are third party and all that on all systems. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. Yeah, look at Rain. Rain said, I'm playing Street Fighter 6. I guarantee you. See, the thing is with them Sony dudes, and we all know this. Rain, other Zinc, Channel, all y'all, we know this, man. We play more games than them dudes over there. Let's just speak truth to facts. We do. Okay, a lot of them play NBA 2K, right? They love playing their sports games over there, right? Some of them still play ML. They're still probably ass hurt about that. But MLB The Show, they play over there, and they play Fortnite, right? and they play our game where it started at, Minecraft. You know what I mean? A lot of kids play the Minecraft, the Apex, and Fortnite. All right, my daughter, right? She has an Xbox and she has a PlayStation 4. Me and my wife bought her a PlayStation 4 because her friend has a PlayStation 5. And she wanted to play Fortnite with her on her because that's the only system she owns. She owns a PlayStation 5. She got it for Christmas, her friend, last year. She got it for Christmas. So she wanted to play with her on it. So we went out and bought her a PlayStation 4. That's what she wanted. So they have fun on there, but that's the only game they play on there. You know, my daughter bought other games like Mortal Kombat. What else she buy? She bought Mortal Kombat 11. Oh, I got her Hello Neighbor. We went to GameStop. I said, "What's up, babe? What game you want for your PlayStation?" So I got her Hello Neighbor. You know, but my daughter does not play a lot of games like my son. My son is in his room almost. I have to actually pull it. We have to actually, yeah, we got to get him out of there sometimes, okay? But she's partly a gamer, right? And she plays that with her friend. I'm not gonna be mad about it and tell her I'm not getting you no damn PlayStation. Play on the Xbox. No, if that's what is that what my baby girl wants? That's what I'm gonna get her. So that's what she wanted, and she's having fun on there with that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just checking out the chat real quick, catching up with the chat. Yo, what's up? 108 Dragons in the house. What's up, man? What's going on, man? Check out the Dragons then. My brother, 108 Dragons, is in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Right hand to Zeus. That's my man. 108's Dragon, man. His channel's doing great, man. He has some great podcasts and stuff he be doing on there, man. So big shout out to my brother, 108's Dragon, man. His channel is he got a fantastic channel, man. He does super great content. You know what I mean? I've always follow 108 Dragons when he did that debate that one time. I think the first time I got to know 108 Dragon and his channels when he did that debate on Z's channel against that dude. I can't remember that dude's name. He did a debate with. You know what I mean? But I didn't give a fuck about him. I was checking out what 108 Dragons was talking about because he was spitting in facts. You know what I mean, about Xbox. So after that, I was hooked. I subscribed to his channel. And I like the shit that 108 does, man. You know what I mean? So big shouts out to my brother, 108 Dragons TV. Go support my man over there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I mean, I'm just saying, look, they deserve what they're getting, man. They deserve what they're getting, man. I mean, if there's people out there clowning them in the Xbox community, they have every right to. They've been doing that to us since 2013. So, it's your turn, man. You're going to keep getting clowned. I'm not trying to beat a dead horse, but after seeing that video that dude made saying, fuck the PlayStation and, that's bullshit and, Spider-Man shouldn't. I never thought that would come to PC. PlayStation sucks. Those dudes ain't true Sony fans, are they? Are they really true Sony fans? Because true Sony fans don't care. You know what I mean? Look at 108's Dragon. 108's Dragon owns everything. This new generation of gaming systems. He got the Series X. I believe he got a PlayStation. I believe 108. He does have a PlayStation 5. You see him out there crying because Spider-Man is going on PC. And he got a PC. He got a PC rig. You know what I'm saying? He got a gaming PC also, I believe. So And then channel says shows the tide of gaming were up. When Xbox One was low, they didn't want to support. Now, Series is back. Capcom can't deny us Street Fighter, and that's true. That's true, man. We're going to play Street Fighter. I'm going to tell you what, when it comes out over here, because I like fighting games, I'm going to buy that shit day one. I'm going to actually purchase Street Fighter 6. I'm buying that shit. Either if it comes out physically, I'll buy it for Xbox. If it doesn't and it just comes out digitally, I'll buy it digitally. I'm going to support it. I'm going to buy it because I like Street Fighter. My favorite fighting game 2D fighting game of all time back in those days was Mortal Kombat. That was my favorite. It's still kind of my favorite over Street Fighter. I like Street Fighter, but Mortal Kombat back in the day was just, I mean, it was amazing. Like Mortal Kombat 2 was like, Mortal Kombat 1 was good, but when Mortal Kombat 2 came out, man, in the arcades, oh man, it just that just won me hands down. You know, Mortal Kombat is my favorite 2D fighting game. I love it. But I like Street Fighter 2. I own them all. I own all the Street Fighters on all my systems, on the Genesis, on the Xbox. You know, I own them all. They're good games. You know, Street Fighter Turbo 2, one of the best games ever made for Sega Genesis. They're great games, man. Especially when you could play with your boy. Me and my boys, we'd be smoking and drinking, man, playing Street Fighter for hours back in the day. I'm talking like maybe 5-6 hours, beating each other's ass. Because that was you know, that was the shit back then. In them days, there was no online. So you have your boy sitting by you and you be talking about girls you smashed and, you know what I mean, and smoking and drinking and just talking, you know, talking about the new raps and all kind of stuff coming out back in them days. That's just what you did. You know what I mean? And then Rain says, in my opinion, Sony don't have an exclusive fighter, and it's possible we may have a MK versus KI. That would be sweet. If we can have Mortal Kombat versus Killer Instinct, that would be the shit, brothers. That would be the shit, man. I would love to see that, man. I would look if they can implement the Gears characters in there, and the Halo characters, and also Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you know, in the KI. Why not have Mortal Kombat in there? You know what I'm saying? So I can definitely see that coming to fruition, man. If they can put Mortal Kombat versus Killer Instincts, that would be nice, man. That would be awesome, dude. That'd be off the chain. You know what I mean? Everybody would buy that game. Everybody would buy that game, bro. You know what I'm saying? The only thing, though, I hate to say it, it would have to be exclusive to Xbox, man. I don't know if they're going to put no KI on the PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? I think I would have to stay over here. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I mean? We would have to see, because I believe we have the KI. So I don't know, man. That would just be our game, I think. You know, I don't know. You know, and then T Reaper says, I remember PC. He says, I remember PC is Windows one big happy family of devices. And wait until that plan comes out. Wait until that family plan, that new family plan, brothers, that come out for Xbox. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. I'm gaming community. I'm reading. I'm checking out what 108 is saying. Yeah, but it's a win-win. It's a win-win when that comes out, bro. You know what I'm saying? That family plan, I think it's going to be up to 5 consoles again. I'm thinking. So that's a win-win right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm hyped for next weekend. I'm hyped for next weekend, man. You know? I had to throw this salt, though, brothers. I had to throw this salt, man, because I'm so sick and tired of all of us out here doing this great content out here, you know, preaching Xbox. In my opinion, it's just the better value for your buck. In my opinion, it's the best box. It is the best gaming system, in my opinion. I'm not saying that Sony completely, they're like they don't have good games over there, because, you know, a lot of people love God of War. A lot of people like The Last of Us. A lot of people like Uncharted. You know, I played those games on PlayStation 3. I just didn't like them. I have a PlayStation 3. It's not hooked up right now, but I have one. I have a PlayStation 2. I have a PlayStation 1. I have a PSP and a PS Vita. So people can't say that I hate Sony, because I don't. I'm a collector. I have a lot of their games. I have a lot of their old school games for PlayStation 2. That's the best PlayStation, in my opinion. You know what I mean? It's PlayStation 2. You know, and every once in a while, I'll fire up my PlayStation 2 and I'll play some Tekken. I have all the Tekkens on PlayStation 2. I have them all. You know what I mean? I have a lot of shoot 'em ups on there. And I have some SNK games that came out on PlayStation 2 that never made it to Xbox. So I play, and you can see right there, I like fighters. You know what I mean? There was one Virtual Fighter game that came out on PlayStation 2 that didn't come out for the original OG Xbox. 108s, you know what I'm talking about. Others Inc., you guys know what I'm talking about. There's one Virtual Fighter game that came out for PlayStation 2. Yeah, Porter Raw. There's one that came out for PlayStation 2 that never came out on the Xbox. As a matter of fact, on the original Xbox, there is no Virtual Fighter on there. Right? If I remember, because I'm getting old. I don't believe there's no Virtual Fighter on the original OG Xbox. If you wanted to play Virtual Fighter, you had to buy a PlayStation 2 or play it on PlayStation 2. You know what I mean? So I bought them for the PlayStation 2. You know, I bought it for, I think it was like $5 at the exchange. And it's pretty decent. It's good too. It's a good game. It's a good fighting game on the PlayStation 2. I give props where props is due. You know what I mean? It's a good game on there. You know? Yeah, ponies just need to deal with that. Facts, unfortunately, and he laughs his ass off. Yeah, they're just right, man. It's too bad. And guess what? We get to play now. What's up, Slick Slayer in the house? What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Man, I haven't seen Slick Slayer out here for a minute. You know, what's going on with you, man? It's good to see you, man. Hope everything's well with you. What's up to Slick Slayer? And 108's, man, in the building. You know what I'm saying? You need to check out my boy 108, man. He does some good shit over there, bro. Man, he be making me a little jealous, though. My brother 108, he be making me a little jealous, man. He got that good ass collectible shit, bro. I can't do it right now, man. He be getting some nice shit, bro. You know what I mean? 108's be getting some nice stuff, man. You know, but that's my brother, man. You know, he be rocking out his gaming channel, bro. He be getting some nice shit. 108's got some nice shit, man. Like he got that Gears. I want to get that. He got the Gears. He got the Gears assault rifle. He got the rifle with the chainsaw. You know, I want to get that. I'm looking into getting it if I don't have to pay too much, because I like to collect Gears stuff. You know. So yeah, Virtual Fighter 4. You're right, Slick Slayer. That's it. Virtual Fighter 4 Evolution. That is a great game on PlayStation 2. That is a good game on PlayStation 2, man. I'm just shouting out my brothers here, putting them up on the screen. You know, putting everybody up. Def Jam Vendetta on PlayStation 2. 108's, man. That's a bomb ass game, bruh. You know what, 108's? I don't have Def Jam on PlayStation 2, but I have Def Jam on I have the Def Jam game on the GameCube, bro. I got one of them on the GameCube. I stumbled onto that, bro. I went to a flea market or a yard sale, and somebody sold it to me for like a couple dollars, man, like $3 or $4, man, with the case and everything with the GameCube. This was a long time ago, so I do have a Def Jam, but I have it on the GameCube, and it's still good on the GameCube. Redman's in there, you know what I'm saying? Method Man and all them. That's another game they should bring back, guys. Don't you think they should bring that back, man? They should bring back the Def Jam fighting games, man. That was the shiznit back in the day, bro. We used to play the hell out of those games. Me and my cousin, we used to have a lot of fun with that, man. The Def Jam game. They need to bring that back, man. That would be cool to see that, man, if they can bring the Def Jam games back. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean? Yo, 108. That's the only one I got, bro. I got it on the GameCube, bro. I got it a long time ago, man. It's good. You know, they need to bring that back, 108. They need to bring that back. That'd be a good fighting competition game we can fight each other with on Xbox, bro. You know what I'm saying? That would be great if they brought that Def Jam back, man. We wouldn't get no sleep. I mean, that game was bomb as hell, man. They need to bring that shit back. You know, that would be cool to see that back on these new next gen consoles, brothers. That'd be cool to see that, man. Toe Fang Remastered, yes, I have Toe Fang. That's a great game on the OG Xbox. That was actually in house. That was made by Microsoft Studios, I believe. Was it Toe Fang? No. No, I don't think it was Toe Fang. I think that a dude from Mortal Kombat, a developer from Mortal Kombat, left. I think he left NetherRealm Studios and he left Midway to make his own game, and I think that was Toe Fang. Yeah, there was a dude that was left Mortal Kombat to make his own fighting game. I have that game. That game was good, but it was hard. I mean, when you would fight, right? If they, like they can fucking like not strangle you, but like break your arm and shit. You know what I'm saying? You still had to fight with a broken arm and shit. That shit was hard, man. That shit was hard, but I still got that. I still got that game, man. And I think the one Microsoft made, guys, was called Kano's Trojan. I have that game. It was a fighting game that Microsoft Studios made, and it had a dude that looked like Bruce Lee in it, kind of like Bruce Lee with shades. I think it was called Kano Trojan, if I'm saying it right. That was a great game. I don't understand why Microsoft didn't just capitalize and make like part 2 and put it on 360, and it put a part 3 on Xbox One and Series X and S, man. Like, that would have really been cool if they could have did something like that, man. If Microsoft announces KI versus MK, that would be Street Fighter 6 announcement, and it will be exclusive. Yes, I think that would beat that announcement hands down, Rain. I think that would beat that announcement, man. That would be sweet if they did something like that, bro. You know what I mean? You're not playing with Lil Nas X. 108 said, I'm not playing with Lil Nas X. Hey, 108, man. Hey, to each his their own, brother. You know what I'm saying? They do you, but I would not play with Lil Nas X either, bro. I'm just me. Look, Lil Nas X, do you, bro? But nah, man. I mean, you know, I'm just saying, I'm not gonna play with Lil Nas X either, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He's doing his thing out there, you know. He's doing his thing out there, man. But I don't get down like that. I don't know, I don't got nothing against him, man. You know, but I don't, your boy Sega, man, don't get down like that, man. You know what I mean? That's him. You know what I mean? He doing his thing. But yeah, I don't get down like that, man. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. Icon will let EA do anything. Yeah, man. It would just be so cool to see some of these good fighting games come back, brothers. It would really be good to see some of these games. We need that. Hey, we need a new fight night. Are we going to get a new fight night boxing game? The one that we have back and pat on the Xbox ecosystem, it's an awesome game, but we beat the hell out of that fight night championship game. We beat the hell out of that, man. My wife, check this out, man. I'm going to tell y'all this. This is a true story, man. My wife, because I had on 360, we played together. My wife, and I ain't ashamed to say it, my wife whipped my ass. She did. She beat my ass. We went against each other in fight night. My wife whipped my ass, man. She always liked the part where she would hit me, right? And it would go in slow, and my lips and shit would go all over the place on my face. Like my guard would come out of my mouth and shit. And when she seen that in slow motion, she loved that shit, man. My wife beat my ass, man. She did. I was like, damn. My wife's whipping my ass. But shouts out to my wife. She likes fight night. She likes the fight night game. She likes the fight night boxing game. So she played it again on the when I had it on put it on the Xbox One X. This is when it first came back and pat before we got our Series X's and S's. And it brought back memories for her. You know what I mean? She likes the fight night game. You know what I mean? She loves fight night. So it would be cool to see. Yeah, fight night still holds up to this day. It does, Smitty Smith. And they need to bring that back, guys. They need to really implement some more fighting games, bro. They need to implement some of those. Like, we're gonna get a new Virtual Fighter game. Virtual Fighter was my favorite 3D game. Are we gonna get another Virtual Fighter? I mean, Dead or Alive 6, guys. I hate to say this, man, but I have it. It was a disappointment to me, man. Dead or Alive 6, it was a disappointment to me, man. I mean, I have it, I played it, but it's not the same without Itagaki. They need to bring Itagaki back, man. I have a feeling that he's gonna come to Xbox, man. I just have a feeling that they're gonna bring Itagaki back and he's gonna be on board with the Xbox team, man. That's just my theory. I'm putting on the tinfoil Xbox hat. I think they need to bring him back, man. They need to bring Itagaki back. Because when Itagaki was in control of the Dead or Alive games, that's when they were the best. I think the last one he worked on was Dead or Alive 4, if I'm correct. I think, and then he left. And they had disagreements, and then he left. They need to bring him back. You know what I mean? Because Dead or Alive 3 Dead or Alive 2 on the Dreamcast was fucking bomb as hell. You guys remember that? The Dreamcast version of Dead or Alive 2 was bomb as hell. They even liked that one better than the one that came out on PlayStation 2, and I own them both. I played the one that came out on PlayStation 2. It's cool. It was cool. I'm not throwing no shade towards their version of Dead or Alive, but I always went back to playing the Dreamcast one. It just was better in my opinion. You know what I mean? It just was better in my opinion. You know? Yep, Fight Night still holds up. Just checking out the chat. I'm glad they did at least put one up. Yeah. The crazy thing about fighting is that I remember they showed it off at some live stream and that you could watch directly from the Xbox. And then surprise was that the demo was up for download. Man, you going back there, Slick Slayer, brother. You going back, man. Yeah, guys, they need to do this, man. They need to bring a lot of these old IP back that are lying dormant, bro. I mean, they don't understand. I mean, I don't know if it's like licensing issues or like Sega. I mean, look at Sega. I look, you know, I'm Sega, man, but I'm of the old Sega. You know what I'm saying? I'm of the retro Sega. You know what I mean? I'm not of the Sega of today. I'm very disappointed in them. I'm retro Sega. I'm very disappointed in them, guys. I'm very disappointed in them because they're sitting on all this IP, this great IP that they could be bringing back. Stop making all these fucking Sonic games, man. I mean, this new Sonic one that's coming out, I'm not getting that shit, bro. I'm not getting that, man. You know what I mean? If there's like a, it has to be like a really decent sell where it's really cheap, and then I might add it to the library. But they need to bring back some of these games, man. Like Rain G4 just said, my man, Power Stone. What is wrong with y'all? Bring Power Stone back. You know how many of us on the Xbox side would buy that fucking game? Bring that game back. That was one of the bombest ass games on Dreamcast. Bring that shit back. Why are you sitting on that shit? They're always crying about money and want to make money. You can bring that shit back, man. What's up, Poseidon, my brother? Just doing a quick chat, man, with the brothers about the salt about Spider-Man. But we're talking about other things about Spider-Man going to PC, man. You know, they out here crying and ass hurt, Poseidon. You know, but they need to bring that shit back, man. They need to bring, like he said, Power Stone back. A lot of y'all from that era, and you remember in the Dreamcast days, we played a lot of fighting games. You know, 108 knows what I'm talking about. Poseidon, all y'all, Slick Slayer, Rain, all these great games that Sega's sitting on. They need to bring these games back. I don't know what's wrong with them, man. Bring out a new Virtual Fighter already. God damn, what are you doing? I mean, we're playing, what is it, Virtual Fighter 5? I mean, you can play the ones that are back compat. Virtual Fighter 2 is one of the best games ever, fighting games ever, that'll go down in gaming history. Deploy 196. What's up, my brother? Just a quick hangouts, man. You know, before I got to go do some stuff with the kids. But they need to bring this stuff back, man. You know what I mean? Maybe they're working on some of it. Maybe they're working on doing some of those things. You know, I was shocked and happy when another company made Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage is I still play that. I beat that game so many times. Streets of Rage 4, I beat that game so many times. I go back playing it over and over again because I love Streets of Rage. That is one of my favorite side-scrolling beat-em-ups is Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage 2 is the best Streets of Rage ever made. Streets of Rage 2 is the best, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Streets of Rage 2. I mean, they just, man, did a whole 360 when they made that game. And then when they made 3, they went back to the old gen graphics of Streets of Rage 1. And people always wondered why they did that. Because I think it was made, I don't know if it was made with some other like developer that did the graphics for 2. I don't know. But it went back to the retro style of Streets of Rage 1. And Streets of Rage 3 was good. It was a good game. You know what I mean? I own them physically. Those games are very expensive right now. I looked up some of those games a while back, and if you want that shit complete in its box, it's like $185. Some dude had it for $200. Streets of Rage 3. You know what I mean? Just going through the chat, man, real quick. Man, what's up? Shout out to the 14 Alpha Brothers and Exile Brothers in the chat, man. What is up? What is going on, brothers, on this beautiful Sunday, man? Yeah, just going through the chat, man. Yeah, but Smitty Smith said, I remember seeing a Street Fighter 3 on Dreamcast, and that thing was arcade perfect. It was. In fact, it was better than the arcade. And some of those facts, that is true. For instance, let me tell you about this one, Smitty Smith. If you played X-Men Children of the Atom in the arcade, which I did, it looked really good, right? It was a really good game. A lot of people played Children of the Atom back in the day, X-Men Children of the Atom. When that came out, and I own it on Sega Saturn, bruh, it was like you were playing the arcade at home, and I thought it was better. I thought the X-Men Children of the Atom on the Sega Saturn looked and played better to me on the Sega Saturn than in the arcade. And it is an arcade perfect port. It is. It didn't have, there was nothing different. I just thought it played different, and I thought it looked a little better on a Sega Saturn. Children of the Atom. That game, I still play that game today, guys. If I fire up my Sega Saturn, I still fire that bad boy up sometimes. I pop in X-Men Children of the Atom because it was great. It had great music in it. It had great sound effects in it. The character models were fantastic. You know what I mean? That game is another game that's very expensive, man. You know what I mean? Sega man, look up Streets of Rage remake. It's only on PC. Is that the Slick Slayer? Is that the one where you can play as? There's a Streets of Rage, right? I don't know if it's some kind of mod. I think you could play as fucking Bugs Bunny and shit, and Bugs Bunny be beating up the characters and shit. You can be all these different characters, man. You don't even have to be the Streets of Rage dude. You could be like, I think Bugs Bunny and Tasmanian Devil and shit from Warner Brothers. That, you know, the cartoons. You can be like these different types of characters, man. It's crazy what these dudes do out here when they mod and do shit on the games, bro. I mean, it's sick looking too, man. You know, it's just their character models that are in it. It's crazy. But you said to look that up. But it's free and it runs on any. It's an old game by now. You'll love it. If you love Streets of Rage. I will look that up. Six Slayer. I will look that up, man. I was glad you could make it through. And then our brother Others Inc. said, yeah, Streets of Rage is definitely in my all-time favorites. Mine too, Others Inc. Mine too, man. I love Streets of Rage, man. I still play that shit today. I go back and play the old ones. I play 1, 2, 3, and the new one. I still play that today. I still play those games today. Those are games that are just part of it was part of our childhood. It was part of our childhood when we were young gamers. And we would spend hours and hours and upon hours playing those games. And then, yeah, that's right. Children of the Atom, man, I love Wolverine and Iceman in that game. Man, that game still holds up to today. It had great, not only did it have great graphics, it had great music and colors in it. It was an awesome game. This is what I'm talking about. They need to bring these back. If you notice, sometimes Xbox, they put some of those Dreamcast games on the store. You know that, right, guys? Like Shadow Man. Now, granted, it didn't look that great, but you can buy Shadow Man on the Xbox store, because I remember Shadow Man from the Dreamcast. And me and Hebot were talking about, we were just a little upset because we felt they could have cleaned it up a little bit. They could have smoothed out the polygon graphics a little bit more. Come on, these systems today are so fucking powerful and stuff. You can smooth that out and make that a better game. So I don't know. It's not saying it might not have been Microsoft's fault. Maybe the person when they put it on there. But some of those games, like the game I have now, the Kangaroo game. The Kangaroo game was from the Dreamcast. The boxing Kangaroo game. I don't have it on the Dreamcast. I think I had it a while back. But you can buy that now on the Xbox store. I think it's like 30 bones. But you can buy that right now. And I'm hearing it's a fantastic game. They put a Sega Genesis game on there, that Wings of War. I told you guys about that side-scrolling shoot 'em up. that was on the Sega Genesis, and it's perfect. It's just like you're playing the Genesis again. It just with added achievements. I mean, they are putting some of those games that were on the Dreamcast. If you notice, they're popping up on the Xbox. So they need to do that more. Like Rain just said, put Power Stone on there. If you go put like Shadow Man on there, these different types of Dreamcast X games, then you should be able to put those Power Stones and stuff on there. You know, like Galactic Attack, right? The shooter Galactic Attack is from Sega Saturn. I have it on Sega Saturn. Man, I turned on my Xbox one day. That blew my fucking socks off. I bought it. When I seen that shit, I'm like, no motherfucking way. I bought it right there and then when that shit came out. They didn't even announce it coming out. It just popped up in there. You know what I mean? And I bought that shit right away. You know what I mean? So because it's a good shoot 'em up. It's a good shoot 'em up that was good back in the day. You know what I'm saying? They need to bring this stuff back, man. You know, maybe they will. Maybe they'll implement more of these old games. You know, like Streets of Rage. Yeah, Streets of Rage was Sega's answer to Double Dragon, which it was. It was. Double Dragon is still a great game today. I downloaded all those. I bought all those emulator games on the Xbox. You know, the old Double Dragon games. I bought them on the Series X. I bought them. You know, I bought them actually when they were on the 1X. But I bought all that shit. What's that one called? Renegades, the one fighting game Renegades. I think it was on the regular Nintendo. You know, I bought that. Rage had 2-player at home, and these guys choose from Final Fight. Final Fight was also good on the NES. Only had 1 player. That's right. And missing, I think it was missing, not Cody, but it was missing the karate dude. What was his name? The one on the NES? It was missing Guy. It was missing Guy. It had Hagar and Cody on the Super NES. But when it came on the Sega CD, god damn, Sega really kicked their ass. When Final Fight came on the Sega CD, had all 3 characters, was kicking their ass. I have that game, guys. I have that on my Sega CD. I mean, when I came out on Sega CD, I was blown away. You know how many hours I played that fucking game? Because I couldn't play it on the Genesis because it was only for the Super NES. And I didn't have a Super NES back in the day. So when it came out on the Sega CD, I bought that shit at Kmart. Y'all remember Kmart? I bought that shit at Kmart, man. Full price, man. Me and my friend at the time played that shit all goddamn night. Got drunk and played that shit all night, bro. Had some old 40 ounces and shit. Yeah, some of y'all don't know about no 40 ounces, but we was drinking them 40 ounces, man. Playing Final Fight, man. On Sega CD all goddamn night, bro. Having a good old ass time. You know what I mean? Well, there was a couple of times where we had to go out clubbing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go out clubbing, man. You know, go to the bars and, you know, get with the girls. You know, but we would play that all night, man. Yeah, Poseidon know what I'm talking about, man. Old English, bruh. Old English. Yeah, y'all. Some of y'all remember those old 40 ounces, man. Y'all remember some old 40 ounces, man. You remember that Red Bull, a Blue Bull, Old English, St. Ides. You remember those? My drink back then, man. I'm gonna tell you what y'all. My drink was back then in the days, bruh. I was drinking Red Bull at first. You know, that shit made me angry though. I was drinking that shit, man. That shit got me geeked like a motherfucker. I was drinking them Red Bulls. But you know what? After that, I started drinking one that was called Crazy Horse. There was a malt liquor. Yeah, Mickey's. Yeah, Mickey's. It was called Crazy Horse. You guys remember Crazy Horse? I was drinking that shit left and right, bruh. That Crazy Horse got me blasted. That Crazy Horse got me blasted. There was this girl I used to hang with. Her name was Kitty, right? She loved Blue Bull. You know what I'm saying? She loved Blue Bull. When it was time to drink, she said, make sure you get me a 40 ounce of Blue Bull. This was a white girl too. She She loved Blue Bull, man. White girl loved. She loved Schlitz malt liquor, bruh. She liked that Blue Bull, man. I had to go down to the bar and get her that one day, man. Me and her brother, we was drinking, and she's like, "Hey, can go get the Blue Bull for me?" I was like, "All right." You know, them was the old school days, guys. I miss those days, man. I mean, I can't drink that shit today. It'd probably kill me. You know what I mean? Because my ass is old as hell. I can't drink no malt liquor today, brothers. I can't hang today, man. If I drink a beer, it got to be like a, I don't know, like a Heineken or some shit. You know, Heineken Dark or some shit, some Beck's, you know, or something like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't drink that shit today, bro. My ass I'd be sick, man. You know, but that was back in the day. Those were just some fun times. I miss those days, man. You know? Yeah. Poseidon said, pass on that malt. Yeah, deployed 619. He laughing, man. It was the days, man. I mean, it was the days. These guys today, man, I don't know what they're drinking today. They're drinking all this weird shit today. I guess some rainbow drinks or something, bro. I don't know. I mean, do you know what I'm saying? I can't really criticize the Gen Z and the millennials. I mean, this is their time. You know what I mean? If this is what they do, then this is what they do, man. I don't want to criticize them because you guys remember when we were younger, our parents criticized us about the music we listened to, playing video games, the way we dressed, you know, the stuff we wore and stuff like that. This is just their time. You know what I mean? So when they're kids, well, if they even have kids, a lot of them don't even want to have kids, you know, when they get older. They're different. This generation of young dudes out here and young women's out here, man, they're different now. A lot of them say they don't even want to have kids. You know what I mean? They don't even want to do that, man. That's what I'm hearing, bruh. Some of them do, but some of them will be saying the same thing, you know, when their kids get older. You know what I mean? Why they don't understand why they wearing this or listening to that. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way of the world. You know what I mean? You know, they doing what they doing out there, man. You know? Slick Slayer. Bad dudes on Steam Deck. Smitty Smith, do you own a Steam Deck? You have a Steam Deck, Smitty Smith? Let me know in the chat, bro. Emulators. Yeah, The Realist. What's up, The Realist? Hey, man, I want to tell you something. Great show yesterday and great chopping it up with you, man, about the Nintendo Switch. Brother, we hear you, man. We hear you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're a gamer. See, The Realist, a lot of the brothers that are in the Exile and Alpha that come in the chat are real fucking gamers. You know what I'm saying? We can agree to disagree, and I like The Realist because he was being real on how he felt about the Nintendo Switch. He is a gamer. You know what I'm saying? He has an opinion about it, and his opinions are always going to be respected on the Alpha and Exile channels, bro. Anything he wants to talk about or feels about a game, he's going to get respect over here, bro. We're not going to be like, you're wrong, motherfucker, and get the fuck out of here, or try to damage control his opinions. We're not going to do that over here. If that's the way The Realist one feels about the Switch or anything in gaming, I don't give a shit what it is. If he has an opinion, I respect his opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. You know what I mean? He says, I rock with you boys and don't feel bad. That's right. The Realist, man. Hey, man, that's why I like brothers like you. You say how you feel. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to damage control your opinions. Fuck all that. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel, my brother. Shit. You know, everybody has a difference of opinion. You know what I'm saying? Xbox is the best box, but I'm going to give credit where credit is due. That's what I want you. That's what I want. That's what I expect you to do, The Realist. I don't expect you to just be all about Xbox. Give credit where credit is due. Yeah, I'm an Xbox. Look, I bleed green. I am an Xbot. I'm not going to lie. I am an Xbot. But I will give credit where credit is due. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'll give credit where credit is due. You know what I'm saying? Look, PlayStation's getting Tunic, right? They're getting one of the games that was over here on Xbox. Or now, in y'all's opinion, do you think they're going to buy or play that game? My opinion is no. I don't think they're going to support the game. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I don't think they're going to support the Tunic game. And one of the reasons why, because there's so much toxicity over there, is because it was on Xbox first. And some of them are asshurt about that, so they're not going to support it. You know what I'm saying? If a look, for instance, let's just flip the script right here. Like I say with my boy, flip the script, flip money. Hellblade was on PlayStation first, right? Right? Hellblade was on PlayStation first. Microsoft bought them. Hellblade came over to Xbox. Do you think I was not going to play or support that fucking game? Fuck all that. I bought the game. I played the game. I'm not going to not play a game because a PlayStation game comes over to Xbox. I'm not going to not buy or play the fucking game. I'm not going to do that shit. I'm a gamer. The game came over to Xbox. I even bought the goddamn game. I bought the game. I supported. I bought the IP. I support the developers. I bought that shit. And that shit is fire. Some people don't like Hellblade. Some people don't like it. But I like Hellblade. And Hellblade 2 is gonna be fire. I'm telling you. It's going to be hard to beat that game graphically, brothers, on these other preferred consoles. I'm just telling you right now, it's going to be hard to beat that game on the Series X. It's going to be so hard to beat that game. And you know what? When Hellblade 2 comes out on the Series S and X, they're going to damage control that like a motherfucker. Watch. They're going to damage control that like a mother. I guarantee you. They're going to find something, or they're going to wait for their minion podcasters that they listen to and listen to all the shit they say and then come back in our chats and say what they said. Because they call us the Xbots, but they're the real robots. They are. They're the robots. Because they listen to every command that Sony says and everything that their toxic channels do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the realist said they're not going to support Tunic because they don't play indies. They only hype them when it's exclusives and go play Fortnite. Ain't that the fucking truth, bro? Ain't that the truth, man? That's the truth, man. That's what they do. That's what they do, man. I remember when the ponies trashed Tunic. Let's see what they do now. Yeah, let's see what they do now. Let's see what they do now. Take your kids to the mall. I am, man. Allers Inc. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I'm just staying for like another 5 minutes, man. I'm staying for another 5 minutes, man. Cause I got to get out of here and take her to the mall, man. My daughter, my daughter, man. She a little bit high maintenance, bro. I gotta make sure I got my ducats right, man. She be, I love my daughter to death, man. I get my daughter anything if I can, man. If I can get it, man, I'll get it for her. You know what I mean? I told her, don't go too crazy now. Don't go too crazy. But I take care of my kids, man. My son, my daughter. I got two daughters. My older daughter, she married with a couple kids, my grandkids, and she lives out there in the country with her. She got a good job. She lives out there in the country with her mans. You know what I'm saying? And she's like I think she's a manager now at where she works. You know what I'm saying? She and then if she needs anything, I always tell her, if you need anything, just tell Dad, and I send it to you. I'm gonna come up there and see you soon. Anything she needs, man, I be holding it down. I take care of my kids, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them dudes out here, not taking care of their kids. You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife are married now. We got 2 kids, but the last woman I was with is my oldest daughter. We're not together anymore, but even though my daughter's older and she's in her early 30s, I told her, baby, you need anything, just let me know. Dad got you. You know what I'm saying? That's just, I will always do that to the death. You know what I mean? I love my kids, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get out of here in a couple minutes. But yeah, guys, man, it was good chopping it up with you guys, but I had to do this Hangouts, man. I had to do it because that Spider-Man shit is funny to me. I mean, that Spider-Man shit is funny because guess what, guys? When that comes out, it's coming out. It's coming out this year, ain't it? Isn't it coming out? Isn't it coming out? Is it coming out in August? I think it's, what's up, KTJ Gaming? What's up, my brother? Isn't it coming out in August? So if it comes out in August on PC, I'm buying that shit. I'm buying that shit. I'm gonna take a picture and show it too. I'm buying that. I'm gonna buy that shit. I'm gonna play it on my laptop. I got a nice laptop, man. I have a nice HP laptop, man. With it has the Ryzen 5, NVIDIA. What was it? GeForce GTX. So it's pretty decent. I'm not saying it's top of the top line laptop, but it can run those. It can run those Xbox games beautifully. No screen tearing, no nothing. I played the medium on it. It looks so good on here. You know, when I played the medium before I had a Series X, man, because I wanted to play the medium so bad. You know what I'm saying? And I played it on my my laptop, and it was wonderful, man. It was wonderful. I was so into it, bro. I wasn't playing the Xbox for like a minute because I was trying to get into that game. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, man. You know, the salt is real out here, man, on the PlayStation side, man. Just be ready, guys. Next weekend, you know, we're gonna have our podcast on the Exile. Come and join us, all the brothers on the Exile podcast. Meet Heatbot, Eat Rock, Other Zinc, Tuckmaster, and myself, man. Unlimited. We're gonna have a show. I mean, everybody's gonna have a show, but drop by. Just drop by and check us out. I might be giving away a $15 gift card. No, fuck that. I'm gonna give away a $15 gift card on the show. You know, I'm pretty sure that can help somebody with a game they might want to purchase. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give out a $15 gift card. You know, put it towards your Microsoft points. You know what I'm saying? You can get a nice game. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out of here, guys. You guys enjoy your Sunday, man. It was big shots out to the chat. Everybody that came and rocked out with your boy Sega, man. Had to do this, you know, quick hangouts about that Spider-Man going to PC, man. That shit is just dumb out there, guys. We're having a ball here. We're laughing, man. Laughing at these clowns out here. You know what I'm saying? Being mad because PC guys get to play their game, man. They're so fucking stupid out here, bro. They're dumb, man. Crying about that shit. And you're going to be crying some more. You know why? Because a lot more of your games are going to go to PC. A lot more are going to PC, man. You know what? PlayStation needs to keep those. Thank you, Others Inc. Thank you, Smitty Smith. Thank you, brother. You guys enjoy your day too, man. A lot more of your games are going over there. Just letting you know. So you're going to be crying some more. You no longer have exclusives. Let's close the show out with that, okay? Your box is not an exclusive box anymore. You have no more exclusives, okay? They're going to PC. That's the way it is, and that's the way it's always going to be, guys. Peace and love, guys. Xbox for life, brother. We don't die, we multiply. We're eating good over here. I will see y'all guys next weekend. Y'all have a good day. Peace.